Very good morning to all of you. Thank you. I see that energy in all of you today, and I think it's the right day to have some good talk around generative AI, talk about some of the work and the impact which generative AI is doing out there in the world. For a change, I'm not going to show you any demo. I'm not going to talk about any products, but I'm going to talk about some real numbers. That is what I believe all you co-founders and business leaders are interested to know about. How this technology, which is no longer a technology actually, it's an enabler for business transformation. And that is what is the theme for my presentation today. Thank you. All right. So AI-powered transformation, the digital native imperative. All you digital native startups, founders, co-founders, technology leaders, finance leaders would be interested in knowing what is happening with generative AI. This is no longer a buzzword. This is no longer a science project, as they say, a POC. It is live, it's out there, it is creating impact. So what at Google we did is between February to April 2024, we conducted a survey across the globe, across industries of about 2,500 organizations to understand what is the impact generative AI is creating out there in the world. We interviewed and took survey of about 2,508 organizations to be precise, including India, about 141 organizations, typical organization size of 100 plus employees, to understand and derive what are those benefits generative AI is driving across three key pillars when it comes to return on investments. The pure ROI, the incremental annual revenue, and the faster time to market. These were the three measures for this survey. Now, basis the results we've seen, 3 out of 4 organizations, that is every 3 out of 4 organizations, believe there was an ROI impact because of leveraging generative AI in production for their use cases. Almost 80% plus companies or organizations believe there was an incremental annuity revenue impact because of generative AI. And all of that is because of the business benefits which these organizations saw. So the 4 key important business benefits which emerged because of leveraging generative AI were as follows. Productivity. Almost 45% of the organizations believe the productivity of their employees had doubled because of leveraging or enabling generative AI in their core business function, which means generative AI is not just a technology, but a key business driver for driving business outcomes and business transformations. And companies which were able to adopt generative AI in their core processes or operational engagements, they have been able to derive financial outcomes, they have been able to sustain growth and improve efficiency. And these were few of those areas which emerged significantly impacting the business benefits of generative AI. Now, this survey also did one more thing. This survey also gave a definition for leading generative AI companies. Those are the leaders. I will just give you the definition of what a leader of a generative AI organization is. Any organization which has done more than 4 use cases live in production for over 6 months is being termed as a leader for generative AI adoption. And that organization has not just gone live with more than 4 use cases in production. This organization has also spent about 15% of their total operating income in adopting generative AI across business functions. To your surprise, there were just 16% of those organizations which we surveyed across the globe which turned out to be a leader. And the best practices which helped a leading generative AI organization stand out from the rest of the organization and the merits of adopting generative AI are listed here. Generative AI leaders have a clear vision for future growth benefits generative AI technologies are going to drive for their business outcomes. And you can read the rest of the benefits outlined there. Two of them which I really want to call out is GenAI leading organizations are more likely to create dedicated GenAI teams. Today, startups or even large growth digital native companies like yours definitely have started already building such teams or on the verge of creating such a team within your organization which will work across business functions. Because the real benefit of generative AI comes when you are adopting those technologies and those best practices across business functions, be it marketing, be it finance, be it go-to-market, sales, operations, all of it. Another interesting fact which came out of this survey, and this is a real insightful takeaway for all of you, is that business objectives which these organizations plan to pursue with generative AI in the next 2 to 3 years, it clearly calls out increased operational efficiency as being the primark or the most important business objectives these organizations believe would be the most area of concentration for generative AI technologies, and that is quite obvious because we see that customer service, operational efficiency, new product development, accelerated innovation, these are some use cases which all of us keep talking about. But this is the real data which you can see from the survey as an insight, and believe me, this report is public. We just published this report 2 weeks back. It's very much out there. It talks, the name of the report is ROI of GenAI, a survey done by Google Cloud across the globe. So I would love to share that link also with all of you. I will share it with the team out here. They can give it to you as a part of your takeaway. A very interesting elaborate report which talks about the real impact, the real numbers, which any business leader or any CFO would really want to understand what it really takes to adopt GenAI and what is the real impact. Now I'll just slightly digress towards two important case studies which I thought I should talk to you about. These are referenceable customer case studies of Google Cloud where we have enabled generative AI and AI technologies on the whole in creating an impact for the real Bharat beyond India. And that is one such company called AgroStar. AgroStar, as most of you would be knowing, works with the segment which is the most important segment in this country, which is agriculture. They help farmers grow crops in a much more efficient manner. And leveraging machine learning modules and the back-end ML technologies on which they built their entire predictive engine, they've been able to create efficiency and impact out there for the world. And that is the kind of testimonial you can see out there from the customer. And this case study is pretty much live on the Google Cloud website as well, about the real impact of machine learning and AI in the real Bharat, which is beyond this metro cities. Another case study which I wanted to talk to you about and just give you a glimpse is, we all spoke about operational efficiency, we all spoke about, or you will keep hearing about enriching customer experience or faster time to market. But another impactful case study which I really wanted to showcase today was the kind of impact Federal Bank has seen because of adopting artificial intelligence in their core customer service engine, which is to do with the conversational bot. This is a very low-hanging fruit, and I'm sure that most of the organizations out there have already adopted or are on their phase of adopting customer service related GenAI use cases. Impactful case study out there. There is also a YouTube video about how Federal Bank has seen success and increased operational efficiency and customer experience because of adopting GenAI out there on YouTube. Just want to leave you with one last thought about how Google has been an enabler here. When it comes to Google Cloud technologies, we are not just here to solve for just providing you the right models or giving you the GPU infrastructure. Our story is end-to-end. It starts from data, moves to collaboration tools, moves to machine learning models. We've got a whole bunch of model garden out there which offers more than 135 plus models which any of your organizations could adopt and be a single source of service window for your GenAI journey. And of course, there are a whole bunch of tools and accelerators which our partners like Nevius bring to the table in helping you adopt the generative AI journey and work towards the real business outcome. And that is what we are here to solve for creating real world impact rather than just talking about what a use case is and what it could kind of deliver. With that, I would just want to end my keynote. I will be around here to network with all of you and happy to discuss any potential business outcomes or business transformation which we can work together on. Thank you so much.